In this video, we will be discussing the rights or powers of the auditor. So the first right of the auditor is right of access to the books of accounts. As the auditor has to go through the financial statements, he has the right to access all kinds of books of accounts and all vouchers and other relevant and important documents. So for this, it is the duty of the directors to make all this information available to the auditor. The auditor may pay a surprise visit without informing the directors, but the usual practice is the auditors generally inform the directors and then they pay visit to the company office. Then the second right of the auditor is to obtain information and explanation. As I said, that while going through the account books, if they come across some thing which is missing and if they want some additional information related to that, the auditors have the power or the right to ask for that information. In the same way, when they need some clarity, they have the right to ask for the explanation from the management. And if the management or the directors deny, or some of the officers deny that it is not necessary, or they don't think it necessary to give that information, in that situation the auditor may mention about it in his audit report. And the third right of the auditor is to correct any wrong statement. So generally the accounts are prepared by the directors and then they are given to the auditor to go through it. So if the auditor finds that there is the maintaining of accounts are faulty or any such thing, it is his right to bring it to the notice of the directors. And if suppose even after his informing the directors no corrective measures are taken, then he can make a note of it in his audit report. The next right of the auditor is to visit branches. If any company has its branch at other places, the accounts of that branches also need to be audited. So the auditor will appoint some auditor to go through, means someone working under him, to go to the branch and go through the accounts. And if it necessary, he can also visit the branches of the company and go through the auditing, means pay a surprise visit, go through the books of accounts as and when he feels it necessary. Right to sign the audit report. The person appointed as an auditor has the right to sign the audit report. This is his statutory right. Okay. Then, right to receive notice and other communications relating to the general meeting and attend. It is the right of the auditor to receive the notice and other information related to the general meeting. Though whether attending the general meeting or not is not compulsory, but he has a right to receive the information and the notice of the general meeting. But whenever the auditor has made any qualification related to the directors or the management of the company, in that situation it is advisable that he attends the general meeting so that whatever remarks he has made are not misunderstood or misinterpreted. In the same way, if the management has asked the auditor to attend the general meeting, then it is compulsory or the auditor must attend the general meeting. In the same way, when the auditor has been informed about the new appointment of an auditor, in that situation also, it is advisable that the auditor attends the general meeting. Then right of being indemnified. If the auditor has worked honestly and in spite of that, it means when he has worked within his jurisdiction, has been honest towards his duty, in spite of that, if some action has been taken against the auditor, in that situation, the auditor has the right to be indemnified. Uh, right to be indemnified means right to be protected against any such loss. Then the auditor has the right to take any legal or technical advice. And another right of the auditor is to receive remuneration. Because he is rendering services, so he has the right to receive the remuneration. However, he does not have the right to lien. राइट टू लीन मतलब जो अकाउंट बुक्स हैं वो मेरे पास रख लूं जब तक मुझे मेरा रेम्यूनरेशन नहीं मिलता है. तो ऐसे राइट को राइट टू ऑफ लीन कहते हैं, तो ऑडिटर के पास राइट टू लीन नहीं है, राइट ऑफ लीन नहीं है, मतलब वो अकाउंट बुक्स खुद के पास रख के रेम्यूनरेशन क्लेम करे, ऐसा राइट नहीं है। लेकिन हाँ, ऑडिटर को अपना रेम्यूनरेशन क्लेम करने का राइट जरूर है। आपको और भी कोई क्वेरी हो, आप और भी कुछ जानना चाहते हैं, तो एक मैसेज कमेंट बॉक्स में जरूर डाल दीजिएगा, तो आई विल prepare a video related to that. Happy learning, stay tuned.